Hello, everyone. Again, I greet you with the words of the Lord Jesus. Shalom Aleichem. Peace be with you. At this point in time, we are in the closing days of July. It has been 4 months since things at church had began to shut down, since we discontinued in-person worship and our in-person Christian education activities. And at the time when that first happened, I think there was a lot of fear, uncertainty. There were a lot of things that we didn't know, frankly. I think, frankly, that's always the hardest thing for us to deal with, are the things that we don't know. But I'm thankful at this stage of the game for the things that have happened in the 4 months since. I'm thankful that I think we can see some signs of light at the end of the tunnel. We know more about the virus, a lot more about the virus than we did back in March. We know how to better treat it, how to better identify who is at risk. We know more about mitigation strategies and all of those kinds of things. There are hopeful signs on the horizon for antivirals and the possibility of a vaccine. And I think those things may fall into place more quickly than we had anticipated at the beginning stages of the pandemic in March. For all of those things, we are grateful. We're grateful for more knowledge, for more technology, for more ability to be able to combat this situation. And I think that as people of faith, we need to ground ourselves in a sense of trust, in a sense of hope, that God indeed has control of the future. As I like to say, we don't know the future, but we know the one who holds the future. And I'm grateful, frankly, for the things that have developed in some ways since that point in time. I'm not happy for the circumstances behind it, but I'm pleased to learn that we were able to do church in new ways when challenged to do so. I'm grateful again for the people who have continued to keep the ministry of the church in their thoughts and prayers and their gifts. We have been able to weather our way through this so far, and I'm confident that with God's help, we'll be able to finish through that stage of the game and come to a time when things are more familiar looking. So 4 months into this, I think there are certain things that we know that we didn't know back in March. I think there are certain hopeful signs. I'm not saying in any way that we take this lightly. We shouldn't. The coronavirus poses some risks, especially for those who have higher risks associated with who they are and where they are in life. I think we need to do what we can to minimize exposure to other people. But that being said, I believe that we are in a much better place in July than we were back in March, and for that, I am grateful. Until we have a chance to meet again, Shalom Aleichem, peace be with you.